Hello everyone, this is Ama Light Worker with another live streaming. Thank you for being here with me. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about the full moon that is happening Monday, September 24th, and how is this new moon affecting all of us. So we do have a full moon, I believe, in happening at 2 degrees at the sign of Aries. Of course, is affecting all of us. I'm not going to start right away. I'm going to do a live Akashic reading for each and every sign of the Zodiac to see how this full moon is going to affect each and every one of the Zodiac signs. Always, please, make sure that you listen for your sun sign. Make sure that you listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign, because there's going to be some information that you always can relate to showing up for you through your sun sign, through your rising sign, or through your moon sign. And of course, understand this is a general reading. You may want to have your own personal private reading to get the answers to your questions. And if that's the case, please do email me at amalightworker@gmail.com to set your own private consultation with me. Please visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. It's going to be linked down here below. Take a look at the services that I provide. Choose a service of your liking. Please place a payment. After you place a payment, email me immediately to set up an appointment. Let me know your availability in East time zone, the best phone number to reach you at, and based on the service that you may be choosing, I may be asking you additional information, for example, your legal name or your date of birth. Okay, because every service is different, and I may need to have some information from you. For example, to do an Akashic reading, I'm always going to require your full legal name that you currently carry, exactly as it appears on your driver's license or in your passport. So please do visit my website. We're going to get in detail every service, what is every service, what is required, what does it provide for you, and how you can benefit from each and every service. For those of you who are interested, and allow me to change screens, so this way I can also see the chat, what is happening in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me figure this out. So I will be switching between 2 different screens so I can take a look at the chat. Oh yeah, I can see the chat. Everybody's here already. So Green Baby, Iris, Nancy, Christina. There's another Alma, Lourdes, Darialis, Mary, Aisha, Margot, Anna 5T, I think, Natalie, Cecily or Cecile, Noemi, England. Okay. All right, I can see everybody. Okay. Hi, Amy. How's everything? Okay, so I was saying, for those of you who are interested for a coaching program, the Akashic Records did ask me to put together a coaching program for my viewers, for those of you who are interested. The coaching program is a 12 weeks program. It is personalized. It will be tailored to you and to your needs. We're going to set a specific day and time each and every week for 12 weeks in a row for a service to happen. Okay, and this is going to be adjusted to your needs, and of course, as directed by the universe, by the Akashic records. So each and every week, we're going to decide what service is going to take place. So the service is going to be 1 hour each and every week with me. And besides that, if for whatever reason you are dealing with an emergency situation and you need to have an emergency consultation, that will be included in the package. I will teach or train where is appropriate based on what we will discuss and come up with during the preliminary session that we're going to have together to decide what we're going to do with this 12 weeks package. And of course, we're going to have another consultation at the very end. In the meantime, for those of you who don't know me again, or you maybe you didn't visit my website, a 30 minutes Akashic reading is $55. 60 minutes Akashic reading is $110. If you like to schedule a tarot reading, 30 minutes is $55. 60 minutes is $85. And please keep in mind that I also do, besides the reading with the Akashic Records, I also do a healing with the Akashic Records. If you choose to do a healing with the Akashic Records, that session, it's an hour and a half long. So it's 90 minutes for $165. So anyway, some of the prices are listed down here below. Please do visit my website and you're going to get more details about that. Please like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the little bell notification icon, so this way you will be notified each and every time that I upload videos or each and every time that I do special streaming, like live streaming. Make sure that you understand how to set up your preferences, because you are in charge of your notification bar. So you get to set your preferences, how many times you would like to be notified when I upload in my channel. So as I said, today we are going to look into the full moon that is happening at 2 degrees in the sign of Aries, and how this full moon will be affecting all of us. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always remember, when you subscribe, you allow me to take messages for you as well. So if you're not subscribed yet, these messages, maybe they are not going to make sense to you right away, or maybe they don't make sense to you at all. Always listen for the sun sign, the rising sign, and the moon sign. I will open with a prayer. And before I forget, if you'd like to get information about the VIP package, the VIP coaching program, 12 weeks, if you are interested, you may not necessarily find it up in my website. Please do contact me directly for that. I'm alightworker@gmail.com. So email me. I will give you all the details. Okay, because not only you are going to have access to the services already listed on my website, but you are also going to have access to other services that are not necessarily listed on my website. If you're interested to learn tarot, do contact me directly. We can set up like a like a webinar just for you only. We can set that up, or let me know if you are interested. Okay, maybe you want me to teach you, train your coach you in other things. Do contact me privately about that, and I will set it. Set it up. We will talk about that, so I can set it up for you. So we can do it like one-to-one, individual, private teaching. Okay. All right, now I will open with a special prayer and I will close with a special prayer. A portion of the prayer is going to be silent, and I will look into each and every sign of the zodiac. Just need to get a lot of water when I do this. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to us. Holy Spirit of God, help me to know the 12 signs of the zodiac in the light of the Akashic Records, to see the 12 signs of the zodiac through the eyes of the Lords of the Records, and enable me to share the wisdom and compassion that the Master Teachers and Loved Ones of the 12 signs of the zodiac have for them. The records are now open. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Allow me to focus, and let me see what we have for you. The first sign is Aries. Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. What this full moon will bring you completions, endings, sorting out of a situation. So for many of you, in the archetype of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to see that even your mental energy, if it was scattered, it will be a little bit more contained. It is going to bring to you the conclusion of a situation. For some of you, I keep getting that during this hard time, you could be moving back, whatever this means for you, whatever moving back means for you. But I also keep getting coming back from some travels, coming back from a trip, coming up with a new plan, a new goal, a new wish. And I also keep getting that for those of you who have been applying for jobs, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to start to hear back from any jobs that maybe you applied for some time ago. Many of you will be asking for a promotion or for a raise. At the very least, the desire to have a promotion or a raise will be there. And it is a matter of some of you working up the courage to ask for this promotion or for this raise. If you are in a couple, they are talking about some disagreements. These disagreements may have happened a couple of weeks ago, but they could still be happening in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. However, the way this has been described to me, they are talking about little disagreements. Okay, this is not, any big fights or, of the nature make it or break it. Okay. I just keep getting things that need to be worked out, issues that need to be worked out between you and your love partner. They are showing me important decisions in regards to money. They are showing to me making important choices when it comes to money, how you're going to make decisions, how you're going to spend money, how you're going to make money, transferring money, whether the money is going to go towards a mortgage or towards the purchase of a car, paying for a course, taxes, investments. So they are showing me that in the next 5 to 6 weeks, something important will come up around money, and you are going to have to make an important choice or an important decision. And I also keep getting that it's very important that you do not allow fear to get the very best of you, because some issues around fear may come up and it could be quite challenging for many of you Aries, whether this is your sun sign, rising sign, or your moon sign. So don't be surprised if at some point, okay, you have all of these emotions around fear coming up without anything negative happening in your life. But these are the emotions that you still haven't dealt with 100% or in full. However, I also keep getting that you are also going to be able to find a solution to deal with this fear, if that's the case, or you are going to also be able to find a solution to a situation that If it has not happened yet, it will happen in the next 5 to 6 weeks. So I keep getting some problems, but at the same time, also you being able to find a solution for it. If you are an Aries, please write to me on the chat. Let me know if this makes sense to you or how you relate to these messages. Understand that you may have to maybe listen to it again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because the messages could be making better sense to you then. The next sign is Taurus. Taurus Sun, Taurus rising, and Taurus moon. So let me see what this full moon is bringing to you. For many of you, I keep getting a new job, okay? I also keep getting the promise of a job well done, accolades coming to you, and a huge, or somebody's going to make a huge deal about the work that you are doing or about something else, because this doesn't have to be work related. But for some of you Taurians, sun, sun, rising sun, and moon sign, I keep getting that definitely there's going to be at least one person in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks who's going to make a big deal about you. You know, it's like you're going to be, I don't know how the saying goes, like the apple in their eye. They're going to shower you with compliments. You're going to get a lot of attention. So that could be in a work situation, that could be in a personal situation to you, or even in a relationship. It's very important, Taurus, that you understand that not everybody is saying things on purpose to mess up with you or to harm you in some ways. But there are some situations when either you or another person, you are trying to say something, but then it comes up totally in the wrong way. In the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to be able to gain some clarity, clarify some misunderstandings that maybe already happened, but definitely they are talking about you feeling calmer. Initially, you are not going to be with this full moon, okay? But then you will be, and it is about you regaining again a new balance, regaining again your inner peace, balance with work, life, and balance with your private time and your social time. So this full moon in the next 5 to 6 weeks, it will make you question what is it that you need to have a better balanced life. And you are really going to start to work toward doing what you have to do to make your life more balanced. Career will be, or work or career will be going very well for a lot of you Taurians. They are also indicating to me that in this hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, somebody's birthday will come up to be celebrated. There's definitely going to be some gatherings or preparations around somebody's birthday. And they are advising you not to panic, because you may have a tendency to freak out more than you should, or whatever is happening, you're going to have a tendency to exaggerate it in your mind. And for some other Taurians, I keep getting that you may notice, a certain sense of passion and romance could be making a comeback. So passion for work, passion for life, passion for a hobby, passion for romance, sexual passion, romance in relationships. Many of you are really going to have this very deep moment when you are going to realize that either you have been way too long in this relationship and you are not happy anymore, or if you are single, you are really going to come to that deep realization that you may now be ready to put an end to your solitude, and you may now be ready to start dating, be in a relationship, or even being committed to a relationship. Whatever the case is, okay, each and every one of you is going to have your own moment when you are going to make some big decisions and big realizations about love and a relationship that you may have, or a relationship that maybe you don't have yet. So big realizations, big moments of realizations in love for all of you Taurians. So give me a comment, leave me a comment. Let me know if this is making sense to you. Go back to this video and listen to it again in the next 5 to 6 weeks, because this could be making better sense to you, you know, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I keep getting new job offers or new job opportunities, new business offers, new opportunities to be in a business partnership of some sort. And it just feels to me like not every Gemini, or most of the Geminis, are not necessarily looking for a job or a job opportunity. It does feel that this could suddenly be presented to you. So opportunities suddenly, out of the blue, being presented to you in the next 5 to 6 weeks. But I also keep getting that for some of you, you could be celebrating some kind of an anniversary, and you are going to get an invitation to go to some kind of event. This could be a social invitation, you know, going out for a coffee or for a drink, for lunch or whatever. This could be an invitation to maybe somebody celebrating their wedding anniversary and they're inviting you, or birthday anniversary, or some other kind of event, and they are going to ask you if you are going to be there in this gathering. They are also telling me that many of you Geminis, Gemini Sun, Rising, or Moon, are also going to be thinking about some kind of a special knowledge, some kind of a special training that maybe you want to do. You could be picking up, maybe you're going to go for a painting night, or learning how to paint, learning how to do Reiki, taking some, you know, lessons in astrology. You could be taking like a cooking or a baking course. You could be learning arts and crafts. So I keep getting that whatever this is, because every Gemini, you know, is going to be drawn to learn something very particular. And I keep getting you are really going to be focused to doing things hands-on, learning hands-on. So learning something and immediately, you know, putting that to action or to good use. So hands-on kind of learning, being more productive. If you are a Gemini that felt a little bit like your energy level in the recent couple of months maybe suffered a little, I keep getting that toward, as you know, towards the next 5 to 6 weeks, toward the end of it. Okay, so closer to the 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to notice a boost in your energy. You're going to feel more uplifted. For some of you, if you already had started something in regards to your body, exercise, some kind of changes in regards to your health, or maybe health treatments, medications, changes to your diet, changes to your lifestyle with the purpose of boosting your health. In other words, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, all of these things that maybe you did now are going to start to give you the very first results. And I also keep getting many of you could be changing or you're going to notice some changes in your physical appearance. You could be changing your hair, your hairstyle. If you're a man, maybe you're going to decide to shave that beard, or maybe to let your beard grow. But in other words, there are going to be some physical changes. And everybody's going to notice. It's like everybody's taking a notice of you. You're going to receive compliments, or you're going to receive comments about what you are doing, what you are saying, the way you are dressed, your physical appearance. You may be invited to do a toast. You may be invited to do a speech. You may be invited to do a presentation. You could be invited to do some kind of a show, could be on media, on social media. It feels like people around you are just waking up from sleep, and suddenly they remember that you exist, and suddenly they just want to be with you and want to spend time with you. I keep getting that a lot of Geminis are going to be very happy because something is being manifested, something is happening, a wish is being fulfilled. Okay, and even at the beginning of the full moon, which is pretty much right now, you may feel a little tense, okay, or even bored. I keep getting that in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. Everything will be changing. So if you are bored, you're going to be more happy. If you are tired, you're not going to be that tired. You're going to have this boosting energy. And I also keep getting either proceeding forward with something that has to deal with documents, paperwork, legal situations, or an immigration situation. So kind of proceeding forward with something in regards to that. And I also keep getting that if you are somebody, if you're a Gemini, that you are waiting for a news. So if in the next 5 to 6 weeks, you're a Gemini waiting for some kind of news, I keep getting that for most of you, this news, it's either going to be very good or very encouraging. Okay, so either very good or very encouraging for the majority of you. Of course, you may need to have your own private consultation to get your own personal reading. Remember, this is a general reading. Do write me, leave me a comment down here below, or leave me a comment in the chat. Let me know how you relate to this. Do check in with this video again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you. Cancer, Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. I keep getting that for some of you, if you were either looking to buy a home or if you were looking to sell a home, that could be possible in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. I keep getting an important move. So for some of you Cancerian, Cancer Sun, Rising, or Moon, this could signify an important move that will be taking place. And I also keep getting that some of you are either going to work more from home. You could be doing a lot of repairs and renovations and fixing stuff, or even cleaning, lots of cleaning around your home. You could be turn something into more profitable. This could be a business idea. Now you're turning that to be more profitable. If you have a business, it's going to be more profitable. If you have a hobby, maybe you're going to turn that into a business. But I keep getting even your time. Even with your time, you are going to be more productive. You are going to try to, in other words, make everything more profitable. Even, how you spend, your body's energy, how you spend your time. I keep getting that it is really time for you to focus, get in action, take an initiative, go after what you want, be more practical instead of wishing, get up and, start doing things. And I keep getting that pretty much is going to be very rewarding because you are going to get results. Some of you may be attending an engagement party or a wedding, or you may be receiving an invitation. I don't know when this engagement party or this wedding will happen, but for some of you, I keep getting an invitation to either attend a wedding or an engagement. And I keep getting that if there was a family-related situation that to you felt a little tense, or you didn't know how to handle it, you didn't know what to do, or you didn't know how to cope with it, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you may just find the answer. Things may start to get better. So whatever that was affecting a little bit a family situation, that will start to get easier. Again, go back to listen to this prediction again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you then. The next sign is Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. For some of you, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to be able to complete something that maybe you thought you were going to complete sometime in summer, sometime maybe in June, July, and August, but actually it's going to turn out that you are going to be able to complete it in the next 5 to 6 weeks. If it is a book, you are going to be able to complete that. If it is a presentation that you were working on, you are going to be able to complete that. If it is a project, you're going to be able to complete a project, or even a new project. Maybe a new project is going to show up, and you're going to be able to complete that in due time. I keep getting that there's going to be a lot of interesting news or interesting meetings. These could be like emergency meetings that could be happening in the work place. And they seem to be very important. So either the management or the higher management or the boss or the CEO, they're going to have important information and news to discuss with their employees. So in the place of work where you work. I keep getting that for those of you who have there is a circumstance around one of your siblings, and they are telling me that in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to be able to also see the other side of this situation that involves a sibling or another relative, but a sibling is very much highlighted. So you are also going to be able to not only see one perspective, you are going to be able to see another perspective and yet another perspective. If you felt not so connected to a particular family member, or if you felt not so connected to a sibling, you are going to change that, because you are going to start to feel emotionally closer again. Please be very aware that you may be easily aggravated, you may be angry, you may feel a lot of fear, or maybe you're going to see these very scary dreams when you sleep. Understand that don't give it too much of an importance. Just focus, take advantage of this full moon, because the advice is focus on completing. Finishing up, completing, finalizing anything that you need to finish up, complete, and finalize. So this is your chance. This is your window of opportunity. Do what you have to do to complete, finish up anything that you have to now. One of your children could prove to be a little bit, maybe they have a situation going on, maybe they're going to stress you out, or maybe you're worried about them. So for either this is one of your children or one of your grandchildren. So there's something interesting here, because it's going to be different for all of you Leos, but I keep getting that for some of you, this could really cause you some sleepless nights. Again, listen to this video again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it could make better sense to you then. The next sign after Leo, we have Libra. So Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Let me see what we have for you, how this full moon will affect you. I keep getting that whatever was weighing you down, pressure, those yucky feelings, low vibration feelings, I keep getting a certain sense of you being uplifted. Either you are completely handling them and dealing with the situation, or maybe it's a situation that you thought that it was going to be very difficult. It may actually turn out to be not that difficult. I keep getting something is changing in a relationship that you have. You could be married, you could be engaged, maybe you are in a relationship, but something here will be changing, because by the end of the 5 to 6 weeks, a lot of you Libras are going to feel a lot more empowered, or you are going to feel a lot better in regards to a relationship or a marriage that you have. I realized somebody told me that I skipped a sign. I'm going to finish Libra, then go back to the sign that I skipped. So right now I'm doing Libra. I keep getting, for some of you, money showing up. They're showing me cash, money. So for some of you, again, you are in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. Either you are going to receive news about some money showing up for you. And I don't know when you are actually going to receive this money, but definitely opportunities and news for you that this money is coming up. This money could be showing up for you in the form of a promotion, winning a prize, an inheritance. And for some of you, even people who owe you money, maybe they haven't paid you yet. Finally, they're going to pay you. So anything that is owed to you in terms of material things and money, they are showing me that it will be returned to you. But for some of you, this full moon is completely changing for the better your luck when it comes to money. A lot of you, so you are advised, Libra, Sun, Rising, and Moon, to use the energy of this full moon toward advertising. Advertise your business if you have one. Post your resume. You could be doing a lot of advertising for the company that you work for. Maybe you're going to help somebody by, spreading a good word about them, or advertising for them. So use, or how to better use this full moon energy to your advantage is have a presence in social media, interact more, because basically social media was created for us to keep in touch, regardless of how some people end up using it. But it is about keeping in touch with friends, family members, and your loved ones. I see a lot of you, chatting online, posting tons of pictures, having fun, long distance phone calls. I also keep getting very long phone calls. And definitely in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you are going to be applying for something, because I see an application and you're filling out some kind of an important form. So you're filling out an important form, an application, you're filling out some form, some application that seems to be of importance. Check in with this video in the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you then. So I'm going to go to Virgo now, because I think that I skipped it earlier. Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. I keep getting that you need to be very careful, because I keep getting partially this full moon is going to affect you by, either you're going to easily be angry, you're going to fear the worst, or you may just be a little anxious, okay, or more so than usual. But then I also keep getting one solution after another. I see you doing something, and then it's giving you a result and a solution. So I keep getting one solution after another to anything that maybe you are dealing during this time. Happy birthday to those of you who celebrated your birthday. And I also keep getting how you are going to deeply reflect evaluate your life, reflect on yourself, reflect on where is it that you like to be, where is it that do you see your future going from this point on. I feel that some of you Virgos are really going to have a great desire or interest to further your education. So whatever level of education you have, you could be thinking now maybe you need to go back to school and get your master's or your PhD, or maybe you need to, I don't know, attend a webinar, attend a seminar, attend a conference. So you are going to be thinking about what qualifications you have, how can you increase your qualifications, get more qualifications in order for you to do something. And I also keep getting the best way for you to use the energy of this full moon Virgo is by, see, if you wanted to be certified in something, start taking action toward that. If you wanted to get some sort of a license that allows you to do something, start working on that now. So if you need to take courses, do that. If you need to apply for something, do that. So this is time for you, Virgo, to take action. But I also keep getting, for some of you, something around an old flame. You may be thinking about them. Maybe you're going to, I don't know, run into them. Somebody else may mention them, but there's going to be, in other words, you reflecting upon an old flame that you had, somebody with whom you used to be in a relationship with. And there's also, I also keep getting that a lot of Virgos are going to attend activities when there's a lot of people. This could be like maybe the work is organizing some kind of special event and there's a lot of people there to meet and to greet. I keep getting a lot of this informal events when you are going to have tons of fun and you are going to meet lots of new people, lots of new faces around you. Please pay attention to your spending. You could be prone to spend more than usual. And if you are purchasing something that is not cheap, okay, something that costs a lot of money, please make sure that you save your receipt. You may have to deal with technology, internet, things that maybe are not working properly. So maybe the fax machine is going to give you some problems, or the internet is going to give you problems, or your phone is going to have problems. So you may have to fix and deal a lot of these digital or technological issues, but at the same time, I keep getting that you know exactly who to go to for help, or you know how to fix them. So I also keep giving solutions, but I'm a little bit frustrated around internet technology stuff. Again, go back to this video, listen to it again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you then. So I already did Libra, and next is Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. They are telling me that something that you have already put a lot of energy into it, now it's going to start to give you some results, because I keep getting, like, little by little, a lot of you Scorpios are accumulating money. So money because of this, money because of that. For some of you, it has to deal with passive income, but nevertheless, little by little, okay, you are going to make money. This full moon, the energy of this full moon, it will actually propel you to think around money, how you make money. Is there anything else in association to money? Opening a bank account, credit cards, your credit score, your rent. For some of you, it will be about getting a roommate or getting a new roommate. This full moon will propel you to get in action, because I keep getting a lot of you, maybe you are going to feel more energized than before. Let's say if you're the gym type who always goes at the gym, you're going to notice like how your energy now is shifting. You're building a stronger energy. I keep getting some kind of a special examination. This could be like your annual doctor's checkup, your annual dentist visit, or some other thing of importance that has to deal either with a visit to the doctor or another healthcare provider. I feel that this full moon will make you very psychic. Everybody is born with a certain level of intuition and psychic ability, but for you, Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Moon, this is very much highlighted. The best way for you to embrace this full moon in the next 5 to 6 weeks to better use the energy of it is putting it toward your opening up your chakras, focus on developing your intuition. Maybe take a course or a seminar that is, metaphysical and spiritual. So use this energy to develop a skill, to develop a talent. It doesn't have to be spiritual or metaphysical. If you, for example, I'm going to give you an example. If you always wanted to learn how to skate, go learn how to skate. You have to begin somewhere. This is a full moon that is intended to put you a little bit more in the spotlight. And it is a full moon that is intended to make you understand what is it that you deserve? Where is it that you did do the work, okay? And you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be rewarded. And what are the other things that you still need to work on to make it better? Because it is a full moon that is oriented toward you, recognizing in you what is good about you, your good talents, and what other else is it that you still need to work toward it in order for you to make it happen, to achieve it. You are going to start to see some results, particularly with work and with your career. I keep getting, you are going to communicate with an important office. This could be the Department of Justice, the Department of Immigration, Customs and Immigration if you are traveling, for example. This could be, you could be communicating with a teacher, a mentor, or a coach. For some of you, I also keep getting physical therapy, massage, facials, also treating yourself well, like pampering yourself, treating yourself well. I feel all of this sexual energy all around you. It's like you're a little magnet. Everywhere you go, it's like you can't help it. People are just going to notice you. So if you are single, use this energy because it's going to help you a lot in the dating scene, online dating. I keep getting this, I don't know how to put this. I keep getting like the Vava Voom is returning for you, Scorpio. I keep getting that feeling because it's not about how attractive you are. When you feel sexy, you project sexiness out there. And that's how you make everybody turn their head and take a look at you. Okay, it's something internal that happens. So that's what I keep getting for you, Scorpio. So enjoy your body and accept for yourself for who you are. I keep getting definitely socializing more, having more fun in your social life. In the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, you may have to deal with a bill. I don't know, there's something wrong with the bill. You may have to call an office or address it with somebody to figure out, to fix a certain bill. Okay, or it could be a check, it could be you go to eat and maybe there's some mistake when the waitress or the waiter gives you the check. So it's something minor like that, but you're going to address it. So that was an example that I gave you. It could be about your water bill. It could be about the electricity bill. So make sure that you double check anything that you may have to pay because there could be like some tiny little mistake there. Again, please, so an important department that could also be, the Justice Department, the Traffic Court. So you're going to have to deal with important people or important institutions or an important department. For some of you, it could be an important department in your company. Okay. So please do listen to this video again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks because it's going to make better sense to you then. The next sign that we have is Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. For some reason, they're showing me your lips. I don't know what that means for you. If there is a Sagittarius right now online, please comment on that. Please pay attention to anything that has to deal with your beauty, because not every procedure, particularly if it is a procedure similar to cosmetic surgery or fillers or I don't know what else, may not necessarily go as predicted or as it should be. For some of you, I keep getting that you may be feeling like you are in the verge of getting a cold or getting fever. But it's not, something that will affect you a lot. It's something minor. And I feel that for many of you, you're going to enjoy staying home more. It's all about home and people coming over and being cozy and comfortable and enjoying your home more. I keep getting a little bit your stomach, not for all of you, but for some of you, a little bit your stomach being troublesome. But then you are going to find a solution to it. So whatever is going on with your body or with your health, you are going to find a solution or a treatment for it. I feel that for some of you, either you're going back to work after some time off, or if you already work, I feel like you may need to have, a couple of days off just for your self, just doing nothing. In the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. I feel like some of you could be organizing something. You could be organizing like a game night and you invite everybody to come over and play. You may be having, inviting everybody for lunch or for dinner. I keep getting that it's all about staying together and the togetherness, being around other people and enjoying and having fun being around people. In the next 5 to 6 weeks, I keep getting something around a tooth. So you may have to address something around a tooth. This could be a child of yours, okay? So it could be about them. I keep getting that there is this sense when you are going to just feel grounded, okay? Particularly toward the end of 5 to 6 weeks, you are just going to feel grounded and more more safe and more secure, like you're handling everything. You got it under control. So not too many big changes, but definitely I keep getting internally feeling like finally, you can rest, or finally you belong. So more grounded. Do comment, leave me a comment, and do check in with this video in the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you then. The next sign, what's the next sign? Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. Please pay attention to your emotions, because I keep getting two extremes here with your emotions. And it could go too soon this way in a negative way, or too soon, like very hyper, very excited, very enthusiastic, or too much of the opposite, okay? Because this full moon is going to affect you guys in these two very different ways. I keep getting, going through the mail, going through important documents, going through important files. It's like you're trying to find something that it's important. So maybe you need to find some paperwork. Maybe you need to find a document. Maybe it's a file that you're looking for, a picture. So it's like you're going through that. You're looking for something. Give me one moment here. Let me focus. For some of you, this has to deal with you making an important decision in a relationship. I feel that you know who you are, because this message is going to make sense to you right away. Of course, it's not intended to make sense to everybody. It is a general reading, but you have gone through this in your mind a few other times. And I feel like finally, in the next 5 to 6 weeks, not only you are going to make up your mind what to do about a relationship, which direction is going, what's happening, and you are actually going to start to act on it. So whatever decision you make about a particular relationship, you are going to get in action and get it done. This is not necessarily a love relationship. For some of you is, making up your mind about a relationship and letting your partner know that this is what I decided, maybe breaking up or not breaking up or whatever needs to happen. Okay. But this may also be about a partner, like a business partnership that you have. This could be the relationship that you have with a friend, the relationship that you have with another person, reflecting upon that. And deciding, make an important decision here and deciding like, this is what I decided because this is no longer working for me or working for me. So you are going to go through some sort of a selection and reflecting upon people around you, how you relate to them, how are they enriching your life or not? Is, so to speak, their journey with you done or not? One of your friends or someone could be moving away during this time. And I keep getting something around a pregnancy, because what they're showing me like somebody taking a pregnancy test and waiting for the results of it. It's like very, anxious around the results of a pregnancy test. For some of you, clearly this message is not going to make sense to all of you. And I keep getting keeping something very close to yourself, like keeping something very private or whatever is going on. Many of you are going to try to keep it on the down low, not to make a big deal out of it, or try not to over exaggerate it. I keep getting a certain feeling of a certain sense of balance returning, whatever this sense of balance means to you, because remember, this is a general reading. But that's the feeling that I'm left with, a sense of balance returning in your life, again, internally and also in your life. Do check in with this video again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you then. Next sign is Aquarius. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. I keep getting like you are just going to light up. That's what I keep getting. Okay, it feels like you are a little passive or nothing was happening, or like, I don't know how to explain this, but they're showing me, from darkness to light. It's like, whoo, you are just going to light up. Okay, I keep getting being a little bit more uplifted, a certain sense of positivity, excited, feeling like you are finally, you are finally recognizing what is your destiny in the world. But I also keep getting significant improvement. And this significant improvement is going to be different for each and every Aquarius. For some of you, the significant improvement is going to be in a job situation. For other ones, it is in regards to your finances. There's also Aquarians who are going to have a significant improvement in your health. Okay, so let's put it this way. You are going to witness in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks some significant improvement in a situation. There's going to be a trip here. There's something in association to somebody who lives at a distance, or something in regards to, in association to a travel, a trip. You may receive it if you are somebody who maybe you are thinking about relocating or moving away. You could be receiving some fascinating or interesting opportunities, news and information around that. They are showing me that if you are an Aquarius who has social media presence, so you have an account someplace, for example, I have a YouTube channel, maybe you have a Twitter account or something else, I keep getting that you are going to gain more followers. And I also keep getting addressing something that has to deal either with something that needs repairing, or you may have to return something because it's malfunctioning or something. Okay, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, so pay attention to that. There is a little bit frustration, a little bit around maybe technology or internet or phones or I don't know what else, but at the same time, it feels like nothing that will prevent you from doing things. So it's something resolvable. That's what I keep getting there. And it's very important, Aquarius. The best way for you to use the energy of this full moon in the next 5 to 6 weeks is very important that you keep a positive attitude and you keep aiming for the best. Okay, aim higher, aim for the best, keep your positive spirit, and also don't just go with your logic, also go with your gut feeling, because also for you as well, I keep getting this increase in your intuition, increase in your creative abilities, and increase in your psychic abilities. They are telling me that particularly for you Aquarius, in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, a cycle is coming to completion. A cycle is coming to an ending. You are now getting ready for new beginnings. So something like a whole cycle of energy is coming to an ending, and this seems to be good news for you. So this is what I keep getting, that this is the good news, that a cycle is coming to an ending. Do check in with this video again in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it will make better sense to you then. The last sign is Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. For some of you, I keep getting something. You are going to receive praise or accolades. You could be receiving like an achievement award. You could be receiving like Employee of the Month. Someone of influence, somebody of an importance will definitely give you some good news. I keep getting, for some of you, you are either going to get a pet or something important and significant around a pet, particularly a cat. This is being shown to me in the form of a cat. I hope that this is making sense to you, Pisces. And I also keep getting that you are going to be eager and looking forward to something. For some of you, you could be, very eager to see how a relationship is proceeding with somebody. Okay, so maybe it's like a relatively new relationship and you are eager to see how this relationship is going. I feel that you are just going to be excited about something and you are going to very much be curious to see how the story will progress. Okay, so this will be happening in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks. I also keep getting, for some of you, visiting a shelter, visiting an animal shelter, donating, dealing with donations and charities. Maybe somebody is going to ask you if you could, maybe they're going away and they're going to ask you to look after their pet or to look after their home in the meantime because they're going away. I keep getting a sense that a person that for some reason, either you didn't get along with them, you just didn't like them, or they just caused you problems, they are moving away. They're not going to be close to you anymore. This could be a coworker, maybe their desk is moving, far away, or maybe their office is moving, away, or this could be a neighbor, this could be a roommate or a family member. I keep getting like somebody physically is moving to a different area, so you're not that close anymore, and you are pretty much very excited about that, because to you it feels like you're getting your sense of freedom back. They are showing me signing, like you're putting your signature on something of importance, but they're also telling me, they're showing me like, if you are a Pisces, that you were waiting for some kind of something to be finalized. I keep getting like a seal, like something here is being approved, because they are showing me a piece of paper, getting the sign of getting notarized, or getting the seal of approval. Okay, understand that this is a general reading, so whatever this means to you, okay, do leave me a comment to let me know if you relate to this. And also understand, you have to watch this video a few times in the hard time of the next 5 to 6 weeks, because it's going to make better sense to you then. So let me see what else. Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. You may have a tendency to be a little bit forgetful in the next 5 to 6 weeks. So it's very important that you have lists, okay? Even if you go to the grocery store, have a list, because you may have a tendency to forget something. If you have to do something, make sure that you set an alarm for each activity that you have to do. Make sure that you schedule, or you have a calendar and you schedule everything. So double check everything, because you may have a tendency to be forgetful, or even to forget something of an importance. I keep getting that this full moon is intended for you to see if what is messing up your harmony. Because every communication that you have, every relationship that you have needs to be harmonious. Okay? Is there anything, what is affecting the harmonious relationship between you and your love partner, between you and your spouse, between you and your child? I don't know, you and your neighbor, you and your friend, you and your boss or coworker, okay? And it's intended for you to focus and to understand what is your share in this, what is it that you can do, okay, that it's up to you to change that. Is there any behaviors that you need to change? Because you cannot control the other person. But at the same time, sometimes it's a matter of when you give too much importance to a situation, it upsets you. Sometimes you shouldn't worry so much about what other people are doing, thinking, or what other people are thinking about you. I keep getting the, when mentally you close it off and you just like, I'm done. I don't care. Enough is enough. I keep getting this sense of harmony, okay, and things going okay. And most of the communications that you have with people are just going to be harmonious ones. And I also keep getting Pisces either playing a musical instrument, attending a live performance, whether it's music. I keep getting, lots of creativity, playing music, dancing. Definitely, you are going to notice that you are becoming more creative. Understand, you don't have to be an artist in order for you to be creative. Okay, your mind is just going to be more creative. Again, check in with this video in the next 5 to 6 weeks. And I'm now going to close the records. I would like to thank the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to thank the Lords of the Akashic Records for their point of view. And I would like to thank the Holy Spirit of Light for all knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. So that was everything that I had for you guys. So this is how the full moon happening Monday, September 24th at 2 degrees Aries is going to affect each and every sign of the zodiac. And this full moon will affect you for the next 5 to 6 weeks. Thank you so much for being right here with me in this live streaming. Don't forget to email me to book your private consultation. Email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, or please visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. All of my information is linked down here below. Also, please notice in the show more description box right down here below The first link that you will see will take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase for those of you who are interested. If you'd like to know more about your zodiac sign, about September 2018, the second link down here below will take you to the year 2018 predictions for each and every sign of the zodiac for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. If you have questions about the VIP coaching program, it's a 12 weeks program, $1,000. Do contact me directly about that. That coaching program, it will be tailored and personalized to you. Each and every week, we're going to spend 1 hour together to render a service to you. And based on your needs and also as directed by the Akashic Records, you're going to have access to the services that are provided on my website, but also you are going to have access to other services. I do a lot of things, and not everything is listed on my website. If you like to have an Akashic reading, a personal reading, 30 minutes is $55, 60 minutes is $110. If you like to have a tarot reading, 30 minutes is $55 and 60 minutes is $85. If you like to have a personal energy clearing, that's 60 minutes for $95. So again, please visit my website and you're going to get, the description of each and every service and how much it costs. Okay, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, because if you are not subscribed, maybe not necessarily every message is going to make sense to you. So make sure that you subscribe, turn on the notification button, and I will see you here in this channel every month, pretty much every week, with something special. Thank you so very much, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great week ahead of you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.